I will teach you today a very powerful method when taking an important decision in business. Here it is, the 3 case scenarios. In fact, there are only 3 possibilities that can happen when you take an important business decision. The first is the best case scenario. The second, the worst case scenario. And the third, the most likely to happen scenario. Let's assume, for example, you are considering to start selling a new product. Let's see what are the 3 possibilities that can happen. In the best case scenario, when launching a new product, all your customers will readily accept your product and buy it. All your stock will be over before the time you expected, and your profit soar to the highest level. This is the best case scenario. Now, let's consider what are the worst things that can happen. You don't make a single sale, customers don't like the product, and you lose money in advertising and inventory. Let me tell you this is good news. These 2 case scenarios rarely happen in the real life because they are 2 extremes. What really happens in the real world is the most likely to happen scenario. In simpler terms, it is called the average of these extremes. What can happen in this scenario is that you succeed to sell some of the products, but it takes you additional time that you initially expected. You do not get the best return on investment on your ads because people have just come to know it, but the demand progressively increases. This is what really happens in most businesses. That is why it is important to consider these 3 case scenarios and see what is the worst things that can happen. And if it is worth doing what you want to do, if it is in your capability, go do it. But if the investment is huge and you can land into big trouble, if ever the idea fails, it is better you abstain from it. That was a business strategy I had for you for this week. I would like to hear from you. What is your take on it? Comment below and like the video if you found it useful.